Hi friends, welcome in. Tammy here with Bentley Lane Creations, coming to you with today's sweet little DIY craft. This is the one of the pieces in the Valentine framed trio. You get all three pieces that you'll see here at the end. Today we are just doing this one, the little square with the heart and the little tag that says "Be Mine." Now I'm completing the back and the frame portion, and then the kickstand and all the pieces that go with that. For the back of the frame in my Waverly Antiquing Wax, and I'm just using a baby wipe to apply that. I love the way it goes on. It looks like a stain, and I love that look. And so that's what I generally will use for all the backs of my pieces. This one I did because I did some of the front on some of the pieces, and because it comes as a trio, I'm using the same color scheme throughout all three pieces. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the little tag in white. This is just your standard white. I use Crafters Collection brand paints, generally speaking, and that is a Hobby Lobby brand. I love the brand. They're really good paints. I find them to be pretty good quality and for the price. So, but you can use any paints you want. I just use the regular acrylic paints. I use a matte finish. And I use multiple colors and styles throughout all my pieces in my shop. But if you ever have any questions, feel free to ping me and ask me what I used on something, and I'm more than happy to let you know what that was. Now I'm doing the backer on this one in the white as well, and I'm just going to go ahead and give it 2 coats. Everything generally will get 2 coats. Unless I'm really wanting it to be like a see-through look. And then you saw me use that little pink needle tool is from Dollar Tree. They come in a 2-pack, and I use those all the time to clean out my engraves when I don't want paint in them and when I want them to look like the original engrave. So that's what I use. That's my little tip and trick for those of you who are DIYers. Now, I painted the heart on this one in Folk Art Cardinal Red. So that is not a Crafters Collection. It's Folk Art, and it's Cardinal Red. Love that red. And then the scalloped heart behind it, I did in Princess Pink, and that is a Crafters Collection brand paint. Now we're just ready to glue everything up. I use what's called Stick Fast Super Glue Gel. And I absolutely love it, but you can use any kind of wood glue you have or that you prefer. Any kind of glue actually will work. I just don't recommend you use hot glue, only because it generally won't last, stand up to the test of time. But that's totally up to you, and it is a personal preference. So here I'm just going to glue everything up. I generally will start with the frame if it's a framed piece. That way I don't accidentally get something off center. And now I'm just going to figure out where I'm going to put my kickstand here. I think they call this an easel back, but I refer to it as a kickstand. And I'm just kind of measuring. I want it to be centered, obviously, and I want it to be on there so that when you set it up, it sets up quite nicely. It's very simple to do. You just glue that piece onto the back. You attach those 2 circles into the kickstand itself, and then they glue into the back. So it will not come apart or come off. It's really, really nice. Really nice quality. Love the way this is put together. Now I glued the Be Mine on there, and now I made a little twine bow just for a little extra and added it to that. You could embellish these any number of ways, but that's how I decided to finish off mine. Here are what they look like from the back, all 3 pieces, and then here they are from the front. This is a beautiful piece, and it comes as a set. Thanks so much.